Looking for sick merch? Well, MTGGoldfishMerch.com's got you. With this tee, remind everyone misery is back.
This programming is rated R for rad. This content's only for serial chillers. If my decks or playstyle makes you mad, haters can stay mad and touch grass. Salty Gamers requires accompanying parent or adult. Yo, what's up? This video's been brought to you by Card Kingdom. Welcome back to another episode of Single Scoop. This week, we've got the Oildeep Demon deck. From already in spoiler season, I was pretty high on Oildeep Gearhulk, mostly just because of the alternate art, which kind of reminds me of Evangelion, but also because the card seems sweet. And one of the coolest things about the card is the ability forces the player that ditches a card to draw a card. That isn't like you can choose to make them ditch a card, and if you do, that person draws a card. Meaning that post Doomsday Excruciator ability, where we exile all but the bottom 6 cards of our library face down, this can be another way for us to mill our opponents out. And at the end of the day, Up the Beanstalk just keeps drawing and drawing and drawing. And for the most part, this could potentially put our opponents into some binds. But let's just say they post-board or anything like that, or these decks don't play post-banning. They don't want to play Beanstalk anymore. Doomsday Excruciator, still mill them. We still have Jace. We still have Oildeep to just force the opponents to draw. This just seems like the perfect counter to what is the Beanstalk deck, right? On top of that, it seems good against mono white tokens. And thanks to Aetherdrift, not only did we get Oildeep Gearhulk, we also got Stock Up. Look at the top 5 cards of your library, put 2 of them into your hand. This is just a super divination / dig through time. So right now, this list has been winning online. So I've been seeing various versions of it pop up. So naturally, I had to take it, modify it for a best of 1 meta. Let's see how this deck does. This has a Gearhulk. That's why we love this deck. So sure, I'll try this. Demon's back, maybe? I don't know. I've been seeing this pop up. I do love my Gearhulks. Although, do I love them more than Control? I don't know if I do. So, sure. Let's try it. It's a nice way to punish beans as well. Okay. How's my opponent playing this? Oh, no. Is it like some weird artifact deck? Looks like it is. I'm going to go ahead and play Dark Slick Shores. I mean, I only have to live long enough, right, to resolve an Excruciator. Pass. I guess I'll go ahead and just play my 3rd land. I mean, I don't think I need to counter anything next turn, but in case I do, I have something. Okay, I guess I will counter this. Right, like I should probably counter the Storm Chaser's talent. This is their only blue mana as of right now, so they can't follow it up with something. I have a surplus of cards to ditch, so I'll go ahead and just throw away... I don't know. I mean, I'll throw away the Nowhere to Run. I mean, all I am is removal spells, so I guess at the end of the day, that's fine. Do I want the Stock Up? Sorta. I guess I'll just go ahead and... I'm actually just going to go ahead and dig. Land from my opponent, or land for me, Jace. Absolutely love that. All right, so I'll go ahead and play a land. I have 3 different removal spells to discard. Okay, so they're being cute. I see you, opponent. I see you. Okay, let's get rid of the Anointed with Affliction. Sure. Let's get rid of Shoot the Sheriff. I'll go ahead and pass. And that's another land. So now I have my demon mana, right? Demo Field, do I even want that? No, not really. So let's just go ahead and play Oildeep Gearhulk. Let's see what they've got. I want to take a look at their hand. All right, Nowhere to Run. All of this is fine to me. I don't think any of this really matters. Don't want to draw them more cards, so I'll decline. So they are more than welcome to sacrifice their Hopeless Nightmare, Scry, do whatever they got to do. That's fine. I have a follow-up Gearhulk, so that feels kind of good. Maybe they're looking for like some kind of blink effect, right? To blink that momentum breaker. Oh, nice. Okay, let's go to combat. Yeah. All right. Let's play Maze Mind Tome. Then I'm going to go ahead and just play an Oildeep Gearhulk. They have 3 temporary lockdowns. I guess that's still, for the most part, fine. I get to surveil or scry with Maze Mind Tome because they'll probably tap out to play it, right? Ooh, nice. Yeah, I don't mind this either. I'll throw away Go for the Throat. I'm pretty much like hell-bent here, right? Uh-huh. Okay, so they're not going to use their temporary lockdown. That's kind of wild to me, but I'll take it. Sure, let's bottom that. I don't think we're going to need a Ghost Vacuum here. I don't think we're playing for that kind of long game. We're just going to play some good old Gearhulk beats. Sure. Let's play Jace. I mean, at the current point in time, do I care about anything that the opponent could have? Not really. I want to just find cards. They're doing, yeah, natural. Oh, they're, okay, that I do care about. I don't want to lose my Doomsday Excruciator. So, guess we'll go ahead and pass, see what they find, what they draw, with yada, yada, yada. Go for it. I think what they're looking for is a way to eat up all the momentum breakers, right? Like, eat up the momentum breaker with temporary lockdown, play it again. Sure. So I exile up to 1 target artifact, target creature or enchantment you control, and return to the battlefield under its controller's thingy-mabobber. So, sure, they're going to blink momentum breaker. I have to sack a creature, so sure. Oildeep Gearhulk it is. This is actually perfect. I think this is about to put it away for us. Oh, yeah, it's definitely over. Maybe they shrink with nowhere to run. Perfect. So that guarantees now they have no more damage to, you know, or no more interaction. So they can't counter me. They can't do any of that nonsense. I'm going to just go ahead and play Demon now. I mean, this is looking really good, right? And then I just mill 3. Heck, I can even just, it's 3 times. So we just go ahead and say I could do this all day. GG's. This looks good. I couldn't ask for a better. This is all interaction, baby. All right, let's duress. I guess none of these really matter to me, so I'll take Shelly's Edict, just because that card is better than everything else, just narrowly. I think we might be playing something similar, by the way. This might be, actually, no, they could just be mono black discard. Well, this is gonna be awkward. That's a sick duress. Would be a shame if we both did nothing all game. Truly would be a shame. I think here, it's actually kind of useful, because I can go ahead and stifle Unholy Annex if they find one. Hopefully they don't, not before I get to do stuff. Sure. I mean, yeah, let's blow it up. You got it. Okay, Demon, to nobody's surprise. I, too, partake in the demons. Okay, I will politely not be partaking in any demons until I get 6 mana. So, sure. Where else am I going to get value, like, off cut down, right? Shauna's Tidebinder, even if they know about it, doesn't exactly stop us from countering it, so have fun. Oh, now that, however, is interesting. Oh, right, Oildeep's not a demon. Never mind, nothing is interesting. That doesn't matter. Okay, they're getting a little handsy over there. I guess I could just counter the demo field, right? Like, what are they gonna do if I counter the activation of demo field? Yeah, all right, sure. I see them, and I see them looking, right? They're looking. Opponent likes, you know, kind of looking at their hand here, or like looking at my mana base with that demo field. Now they know about Oildeep Gearhulk, though, so whatever. Pretty much will not be doing anything unless it's to get. Does this matter? Not really. Yeah, sure, you got it. Ghost Vacuum's not gonna do much against me, right? I don't see anything in their graveyard that I care about. I see that they probably want to use Ghost Vacuum's ability. That's fine. Unstoppable Slasher. Sure. Let's go ahead and pass again. Yeah, I don't know if I really care about the Unstoppable Slasher yet. So, have fun, opponent. Yeah, that's fine. Let's let them go to combat. All right. Have fun, opponent. I'm surprised they don't activate the Tide or the Ghost Vacuum there. Maybe they wanted to. They just didn't have the mana. Okay, so now I'm good. 3, 4, 5, or what is it? 4, 6? Sure. They have, whatever they're trying to do, they have to do it now before Deadly Cover-Up resolves. Sure, let's just get Unstoppable Slasher entirely. Cool. We're going to thin out their deck. Let me make sure, well, let me see what we're working with here. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So, no Slasher, no nonsense. You're going to just have to do this honestly. And then next turn, I'm going to just let them demo field me now. I'm going to probably play Oildeep Gearhulk here. All right. Let's just go ahead and counter the Ghost Vacuum. I know, riveting, wasn't it? That was wild. Yeah, I'll swing in for 3. I guess let's just go ahead and let me take a look at their hand here. Sure, you can have all of that. Yeah, you got it. 3 go for the throats against my Oildeep Gearhulk. I don't hate that. Just kidding. I love that, by the way. I really do not care that they have 3 go for the throats. If anything, I love that for us. Yep, we're just going to beat him down with Gearhulks. This is... Okay, there's still a lot of removal, which is what matters. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and play a Surveil land. This is so risky to not grab a land, but I'm a gamer. Let's take a look at their hand. Yeah, I'll get rid of that Caretaker's Talent. That's fine with me. Oh, and there it goes. I deserve this. I deserve every second of this. But I can still come back. So their deck doesn't actually do anything, funny enough. Oh, nice. Okay. I'll go ahead and get rid of the little Enduring Innocence, which will have it die. I'll eat it while it's in the graveyard. So no more of that. This is fine, sure. Ooh, I even drew another land to reward my greed. Do I want a Tishana's Tidebinder over a land? Probably not. Okay. Yeah, I guess I pass. I want them to think I don't have anything. Carrot Cake. Okay, so I have to blow up. Unless they have some kind of instant speed main deckable interaction with my Ghost Vacuum, which I don't think they do. Okay, cool. Just go ahead and eat up that Enduring Innocence once again. Then we're going to stock up. I mean, all they can do is what? Blow up my Nowhere to Run right now? That's the only reason why they even have the option to target anything. Okay. They can have all the boring card removal, like basic removal that they probably are packed with right now. Demon and land, right? So that gives me all the mana I need. Sure. I'll play land. Let's go ahead and pass now. So I'm just literally going to play Demon. Then I guess I can, I don't know, blow up or play Gearhulk or blow up the board, play Gearhulk. Okay, let's see what they're working with over there. Another carrot thingy-mabobber. Sure, have fun. Let's see if they make the mistake of accidentally killing my demon, right? Because technically, I think we still want a little bit more before we just kind of go willy-nilly. But I just want to do this because I'm impatient. Yeah, all right. What are they doing? Are they figuring out if they want to kill this or not? Okay, perfect. We're down to 6 cards. I love that. Have fun. Nice. Okay. I mean, they have the Sunfall right there. Do they want to Sunfall just to make the biggest XX they can? Sure. Let's get some damage in there. Why not? All right, nice. So I get to draw 2. That's perfect. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what I need. Let's let the damage go through. 3, 5, 6. Okay, so now I can board wipe. I want to see if they have anything else I can hit. I'm going to try to get the Caretaker's Talent. Because if I'm able to get Caretaker's Talent, that just gives me more things to like pull from their deck. With Carrot Cake already having 2 copies in the yard, I'm at higher probability of hitting... Ooh, Ooh, okay. They need to leave up 2 mana because no matter what, they can't let me swing with Restless Reef. That represents lethal. And I'm going to go down to 3 cards. They're going to... But then I even it out, actually, because of Gearhulk. Ooh, an else. Okay, so it's over. Sure. Seems good. Just go ahead and swing. And then that should end it. I'm surprised they animated or they played a 4-drop there. They just had to leave Get Lost up. But I guess they didn't want to lose out, so that's fine with me. This has interaction and I guess one of the win cons in Jace. So yeah, sign me up. All right, perfect. I just get to play Dark Slick. I'm going to curve out with my removal, and I think that's exactly all I could ask for. Oh, unless, of course, they're not a red deck. Oh, no, this is a problem. It's Reanimator. So I've got to find... Oh, God. I've got to find my Ghost Vacuums? Yeah, let's go ahead and just play the Dark Slick Shores. Next turn, we'll go Undercity Sewers. Maybe dig for that Ghost Vacuum. This is definitely a Reanimator, though. Unless, of course, again, I just die randomly to this? Urbrask Forge. Well, okay, I just don't know what my opponent's deck is. Okay, you got it. I don't know what your deck does, so sure. No, not the Hex Mage. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. They sack 3 permanents. They get the big one, right? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just get rid of Hex Mage. Because if they sack 3, all 3 of these little tokens, they get the Rotten Mouth Viper. Because they have exactly 3 mana open. And we don't want that. I bought myself a little bit of time with Oildeep here, though. Creature, enchantment, land. Land, okay. So they're still at 3 types in yard. I need to see what their deck's working with. What's in their yard? Enchantment, creature. Okay, so I'll leave them with Torch. Now if they want to fire off their Torch the Tower or whatever, they can. I'll block the Oildeep Gearhulk here, because it costs them 2 mana to torch the tower here. We are now at a point where we have taxed our opponent of a good chunk of mana. Yeah, they'll sack the 3-1. Oh, okay, cool. So they pay the 1. That was actually a really solid draw. I forgot. Disturbing Mirth gives them the counter they've been needing. So that's pretty nice. Or the 2-2, which gives them more power. Okay, opponent, you got it. So, greatest mana value, right? I don't want to just play Jace out there to get eaten alive. Is that... Oh, that sucks. That's going to be their greatest mana value, actually. That's funny. Bloodout's going to have to exile Clockwork Percussionist. I guess I should have responded and gotten rid of the face down card. That's more damage. I think there's something better to get. And if I really have to just take 1, I'll pay that cost. Okay. I guess I have to do this. It kind of sucks, but sure. Can I get around... Can I live long enough here? So next turn, they get a 5-1, 7-7. Even, let's say the 5 gets through. They have to deal 4 more damage to me out of nowhere. That I can live with. Unless, of course, they find... Okay, they don't have a FOMO here. Because if they had a untapped land FOMO, that might have been a problem. You have a 5-1. I will block that, to no one's surprise. And I'm hoping I can play Jace and close out with that. Okay, let's ball out. And if this is, like, I think, Rotten Mouth Viper or something like that, I think it triggers on attacks as well, so I'll ditch my cut down. Oh, that's Hex? Well, okay, so that's 3. There's 8. Can they deal me 3 more? I'm hoping not, but maybe they can. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Okay. Well, they had an answer. Sure, so that's 8 damage. That's 2. Okay. Sure. At 1. I guess I just -3 or something like that. And then I really hope that this works out in my favor. Oh my god. Woo! It's time for the perfect start with Graveyard Hate and all. No, and it's not a graveyard deck. Well, actually, maybe it is a graveyard deck. I'm gonna play a discard spell. Okay. What am I looking at? Deadly Cover-Up. So they're just doing the good old cheese. Okay, so they're gonna try to one-turn kill me with the Infect combo, right? And Tiny Bones only gets creatures or permanents, so that's fine. How do I want to deal with this? Do I want to actually get rid of... Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of the Scrap Gorger. Why not, right? Let's just keep them off the mana for a little bit. Now, this is only stuff from their grave... or my graveyard, right? You can cast? Okay, cool. I hope they don't duress me. That's the only thing. I need them to not duress me, because I want to resolve this little Ghost Vacuum. Okay. Let me make sure it's cast. Okay, so they can't cast a swamp, so... Let me think here. That's 4. That's 5. I mean, where else am I going to get mana to do things, right? So I may as well blow up. What else am I going to get to remove? So I may as well blow up the mana dorks that they're just trying to accelerate with. That's unfortunate, I guess. I think I'm going to throw away a land here. This might be risky. But what am I if not willing to gamble a little bit? I want removal. Removal's always nice. Okay. I guess I'll just go ahead and play the Ghost Vacuum. Now they can plus, do whatever they want. Let me see. Do they have anything they can cast? No. So sure. It's fine. Throw away Gearhulk. Now let's go ahead and activate. I'll go ahead and eat up my own Gearhulk. I don't want to increase their odds of drawing, but I do want to hit their lands maybe. So, you know, if I remove a ton of lilies, that's more likely that they draw a land, right? Because I'm deck thinning. Ooh, hold the phone. This might be a whole different set of problems. Okay. Is there anything in my deck they can cast? No, so have at it once again. Perfect. Let's just exile Virtue. Let's go digging. I love everything that I've got right now. In case they play like Lily or something, right? Actually, you know what? This is fine. I do not want another land. Okay. Woo! Please, I just gotta dodge for one turn. Like a discard spell. Sure. They can't cast anything. No, come on. I mean, yeah, I always knew there'd be a shot, right? Okay. I mean, I have the combo in hand, so that was a very good Deep Cavern Bat. Okay. Sure, there goes Jace. Okay. Odds are I can at least make them draw, so, but I can't kill anything, which is my current problem. So I actually shouldn't have played that land in case they draw something to make me discard. Do I have any reason to be worried right now? Like, they draw a Shelly, that's a problem. They draw any of their Planeswalkers, I can't do anything. They have nothing in the graveyard that they could cast. And if they make me discard Doomsday Excruciator, I'll just exile it. Okay, sure, that's fine. This I can live with. This is perfect, because it just goes into, like, underneath the bats. I love that. I got nothing they can cast, so go ahead. Do I want to give them a shot at answering my stuff? I think I'm going to just let it go. I'm going to pass. Perfect. Let's see what happens. All right. That's kind of cool. How do I want to deal with this? If I get rid of Bat, I potentially could draw something else, so sure. Okay. That's fine. Let's not take 3. Get rid of Scrap Gorger. What do I want to do? Probably just play... I gotta find some cards, right? Because this puts me down to 3. Oh, that's so perfect. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to the extra Gloomlake Verge here. Right? Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, I should have probably killed them, but that's okay. Is there a way I can get more value? Probably not, huh? No, so I may as well just try to save some damage here. Okay, so they'll draw a card. Why not? All right, let's get rid of some cards. And then I'm just going to go ahead and -2. Let's mill them as much as I can. Perfect, we love that. And then I'll play my land, and I'll just go ahead and exile the Glissa, because why not? GG's. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you also despise losing to Up the Beanstalk, check out this deck where we try to punish our opponent for drawing a ton of cards.